Hare Krishna. We are here at the Samadhi of Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami entered the Samadhi in the year 1585, and his sacred body was entombed at the spot where he performed his bhajan and worshipped his deity named Radha Raman. In the Samadhi Mandir, one can see the chowki, or the small wooden sitting place, and the chadar of woolen shawl given as a gift to Gopal Bhatta by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gopal Bhatta, who was born in the year 1503, first met Lord Chaitanya during his childhood at Srirangam in Tamil Nadu, during the Lord's tour of South India in 1511. When Lord Chaitanya arrived at Srirangam, he met Gopal Bhatta Goswami's father, whose name was Venkata Bhatta, in the famous temple of Sheshashai Vishnu, also known as Ranganath Mandir. After seeing the transcendental beauty of Lord Ranganath, Lord Chaitanya chanted the holy names and danced in ecstasy before the deity. Venkata Bhatta, who was a sevak in the temple, also joined Lord Chaitanya and chanted and danced along with the Lord in an ecstatic mood. After the kirtan ended, Venkata Bhatta invited Lord Chaitanya to his residence for prasadam and also requested him to spend the entire rainy season at his home in Srirangam. During the first 4 months of the monsoon season, when it rains very heavily, especially in South India, sannyasis and other travelling mendicants generally remain in one place. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya very happily accepted Venkata Bhatta's proposal. Venkata Bhatta was a pure Vaishnava of Sri Sampradaya and was a priest at the temple of Rangaji. Every day during Lord Chaitanya's stay at his residence, he could discuss the transcendental topics of Krishna Katha with Lord Chaitanya. While the Lord was staying at Venkata Bhatta's house, the young Gopal Bhatta also had the opportunity to hear all the transcendental topics as well as rendered service to Lord Chaitanya, include honoring the remnants of Mahaprabhu's prasadam. Lord Chaitanya, who would recognize the devotional qualities of the young Gopal Bhatta, told him not to marry in the future. When he was old enough, he should go and stay away in Vrindavan. Lord Chaitanya also met Gopal Bhatta's uncle Prabodhananda Saraswati, who was one of the greatest scholars of the Sri Sampradaya and was also the initiating spiritual master of Gopal Bhatta. Prabodhananda was also responsible for the education of Gopala and trained him in Sanskrit grammar, philosophy, poetry and all the important aspects of the Vedic literature. Under the expert guidance of Prabodhananda Saraswati, Gopal Bhatta's scholarship was unparalleled. When Lord Chaitanya stayed at Srirangam, Prabodhananda Saraswati also had the opportunity to discuss philosophy with Lord Chaitanya and was so impressed with the Lord's precepts and teachings that he left the Sri Sampradaya and became an ardent follower of Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya and eventually went to live in Vrindavan, where he spent the remainder of his life. After the death of his parents, Gopal Bhatta left for Vrindavan to take shelter of Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Lord Chaitanya had already informed the two Goswamis that Gopal Bhatta would one day join them in Vrindavan, and they immediately accepted him as their younger godbrother. It is believed that Gopal Bhatta, who was an expert in the subject of deity worship, made significant contributions to Sanatana Goswami's celebrated book, the Hari Bhakti Vilas, and also helped to edit it. The Hari Bhakti Vilas delineates the principle of devotional service as well as the authorized Vedic system of deity worship. Gopal Bhatta is also credited for helping to originate the 6 theses of Jiva Goswami's famous Shat Sandarbha. Gopal Bhatta's most celebrated disciple was Srinivas Acharya, and according to Gaur Ganadesha Dipika, Gopal Bhatta Goswami was Guna Manjari in Krishna's Vrindavan pastimes. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.